My entire life is dedicated to the woman who's in my life. Everything about my life is determined by the woman I'm with. And all of a sudden, you're sitting there saying that my thoughts and my opinions don't matter when everything about you matters. I have to listen to your thoughts. I have to listen to your ideas. I have to cater to your emotions because I care. Don't you care about me?
And that's a great question. Do y'all even care about us? I think this promotion of social elevation, this promotion of I can do what a man can do. I can do anything a man can do. I can make as much money. I should be making, like, if you look at the WNBA, should you really be making more money than LeBron James? Like, are they serious? Do you really think that you're competing at such a level that is any more entertaining than men jumping into the sky and dunking like basketballs that are averaging 6'8"?
Back into the military, my job was aviation ordnance. I had to lift bombs every single day. And so even when I was in my A school, I had a girl who was on the trainer. The bombs range from 500 pounds to 3,000 pounds, okay? And so you got hernia bars. And so since I was a strong man, every exercise, they put this girl next to me. At no point in time could she ever lift her weight, ever. And so I'm just sitting there straining and struggling, looking at equality as equality is beating my ass.
Yeah, it's not equal. And a man had to give permission for them to have what they have right now anyway. I mean, the government is essentially protecting you and all the rights that you're given. But another thing that was brought up on the Brandon Tatum and Candace Owens interview is, you know, she almost regretted to say this, but, and I've said something similar, women being able to vote, women being able to be a part of the political process is sometimes an issue because your hearts are played upon. You vote and get behind things that sometimes are at your detriment. Like right now, this issue of the trans issue, it's an issue because what happens when women's rights, real women's rights, are either connected to people that aren't women, or you just don't have it at all. Because I mean, I don't really believe. You know, I've heard different people say, I don't even want to name drop some of these social media people that I just kind of have issues with what they talk about, but womanhood is something very defined. How do you say that anybody can have womanhood? Like, that's ridiculous. That is crazy to me.
It's very rare for you to see a white female politician articulate these sentiments that a woman is simply a person who believes himself to be a woman. It's not them. It's coming from black women. And I don't even know why they feel like they're supposed to promote an idea that doesn't benefit them. The trans ideology does not help humanity in any way. It's the most selfish, most deviant ideology that has ever existed. It's all about me. It's not about society. The most powerful currency in all of humanity is the ability to create life. And once you start to marginalize making babies, then you destroy an entire civilization.
I want to say this too. I think that trans movement is going to be a big chip in the whole LGBT movement. I mean, it may sound very controversial, but I think there was a point to where the movement had some validity in society. Hey, if they like to get married, they can get married. If they like to do,
why do they want to get married?
I think it was all financial. I mean, if you think about it, when we get together as a husband and wife, we said this, the quickest way to get into the middle class is either join the military or have a marriage. And it was a financial move. It's about money. I mean, and that's so what marriage means.
Our government incentivizes behavior. If you get married, you get a tax break. If you buy a house, you get a tax break. If you with your job, if you're married, then they get insurance also. And so it was an economic play because they wanted their romantic partner to get the benefits that they had. They could have handled all this stuff financially without passing legislation to pass gay marriage.